Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today we have a fun video. I'm doing a lot of things in this video. This is quite a multitasker for me. I'm going to share with you a tiny haul, which this was actually an online haul with a story. I'll make it brief because y'all know I can ramble. And then we're going to rank the 90s rerun collection. I've had these for a little bit, so I have my thoughts as well as the other new candles that I got. So Firecracker Pop and Coastal Watermelon. So we're putting all the summer candles into a rank. And then at the end, I'm going to share with you, did any of them knock number one out of its spot? You know, Pink Lemonade, sorry. Pink Watermelon does have my heart, but that's from the past. This is Summer Pink Lemonade. This is my number one spot right now. So have any of these taken its place? So first, the haul and the story. So this is actually the one with the free candle, but you will not see a strawberry pound cake candle in here, and this is what happened. So I actually received my order and it was damaged, the strawberry pound cake candle. So thinking that it's online still, they have a great customer service policy. I know it was free. I had placed this order, everything else came good. I used up some rewards. That was kind of the reason I used the second order. The first time I did the order the strawberry pound cake I've already shared with you all, and it was free shipping on 50, which I just like to save on shipping because I hate paying that $5.99. But anyway, I digress. So I couldn't use my rewards. It wasn't allowing me. So it kept telling me, well, just pay full price and contact us and we'll refund your card. And I kind of was just like, I didn't want to do any of that. So it got fixed the following day. So this must have been on Sunday. And so I placed an order for, it was 3 candles and some rewards. So these are the candles that I picked up. Warm apple pie. This was an online exclusive, so I had to get it online, and it's baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, flaky homemade crust with natural essential oils. I really think the packaging is cute and very festive for 4th of July on here. I find it to be it's very true to scent. It definitely does smell like a Granny's homemade pie. It doesn't smell too sugary to me. I don't smell of anything really sweet. So I think they did kind of nail it with that Granny Smith apple note because those aren't really a sweet apple. I smell the melted brown sugar, meaning I kind of smell a little bit of butteriness in here. And then, like I said, it's Granny's apple pie to me because it's got that homemade scent of crust, which means it's not too sweet. It's very, flour based. And so I like it. It doesn't seem strong on cold. And now I already have my thoughts because I have had 2. So I actually grabbed 2 of these, one to burn, one for my collection. So I'm going to put that in my ranking. So we'll set that over there. And now, like I said, with having burnt it on cold, I kind of already felt like it was going to be a low throw, and it quite is to me. It still is a very nice scent, a very true to scent candle, but it isn't a high thrower. I feel like we've had an apple pie in the past that was quite nice, and maybe for me, I need something with cinnamon because I wasn't getting that part of an apple pie. It's not listed in the notes, so I shouldn't expect it, but that was kind of missing for me. So those were 2 of my candles that I grabbed. And then I got a, here it is, rainbow confetti. So these were the 3 that I paid for. I want to say that weekend they were $15.95. So this is what I grabbed. And so here's rainbow confetti. And this one I like. It's rainbow sprinkles, vanilla cake, buttercream frosting with Fruity Crunch cereal. Everyone in my house is pretty convinced that this is like a popcorn, not necessarily Fruity Pebbles. I smell the Fruity Pebbles, but when they smell this burning, everyone has said, every single person's commented, you got popcorn going somewhere. So I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, but that is definitely what this scent is getting from my family at least. And then my strawberry pound cake candle came broken. So ironically enough, they sent out a replacement and then it got canceled. And it said, go ahead and contact us and we will let you know what we can do. Because again, that was a free gift. So they didn't owe me money. They didn't owe me anything. But I sent pictures. It was a completely shattered candle with a basic lid. It wasn't one with the fancy lid. So anyways, but on the website, it was still available for purchase. So I was like, okay, I don't know why it was canceled because it was still available for purchase. So I feel like they could have shipped it out from somewhere else and got it to me. But they said, just go online, buy any candle that you want, and we will reimburse you for the shipping and for the price of the candle, which by the time this all came down, like it shipped to me and I got it broken and I called them and they replaced it and they canceled it. We're no longer in candle sale mode. So I'm looking online at 24.50 candles, which I never pay for. But as I was telling you guys, I was burning this one through quickly and I was panicking because I really, really liked it. This candle surprised me. It's coming up in a video very soon, but I feel like I talked about this in my post-burn reviews on this candle. It's an 11 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's juicy pineapple, tangy mango, sugarcane, and coconut water. And this just smells so good. And it's just as strong on burn as it is on cold, which it's so rare when a candle is both strong on cold and strong on throw on the burn. So this one is just a don't sleep on. I love the packaging. This is something that's on my list for SAS, which that video is coming very soon too, friends, I promise. My wish list, my shopping tips, and then just things in the, recommendations. Like I said, some candles I don't want you to sleep on. Because when we go into store, it really depends on what your store has as to what's going to be on sale. Not everything's online. And I'm going to talk about price points too, because that's all kind of important. So let me take a quick little sip here and I'll share with you my body care I got. So then we'll get into the ranking. This video is already so long. That was my little story time. So it was kind of weird, but I ended up lucking out because I didn't really need another strawberry pound cake and I really needed another island daydream. So that really did work out for me. So I'm very excited to have it. All these I picked up with rewards. These are just pieces of parts of the body care sets I didn't quite have yet. And I had like 11 rewards, so I wanted to use them. I got the Midsummer Dream. I have the lotion and the shower gel and the body spray. So now I just needed this hydration cream with the hyaluronic acid. Notes real quick: salted pear, fresh nectarine, seaside lily. So that was free. I got finally denim and daisies in the spray. This was only the cream online. So I've only got the cream so far because they didn't have the spray online until recently. And so I grabbed this with a free reward as well. Sweet Daisy, Sunwise Denim, and Summer Citrus. Really like this one. Super fresh, super clean for summer. The daisy note, the floral note is super light. So if you're not a floral person, you will not find this to be a floral in my opinion. But really, really like that one. And then I got two more fun ones. I got the Midsummer Dream, the Sea Salt Hair Mist. And this one, I don't normally do a ton of these for my hair, but I don't see this causing me any frizz or anything. It'll just be a nice little refresher. So we're just gonna, and it smells so good. So I'm actually just gonna love having this for summer. And like I said, I'm having everything in that collection. I just know it. And then the last one, like I said, all free with rewards. If you're not doing that program, message me down below. I'll walk you through it. It's super easy. Firecracker Pop, Shimmer, Fizz Body Lotion. I'm not one to think about grabbing those cleansing foams. I have shave gels I like. I sometimes use oils or conditioner even. I don't need those as a shave gel for $18.50. This was $16.50 because of how I used a reward. But I thought this would be fun for summer. It's the Shimmer Fizz Lotion. So I can use this if I'm wearing something cute or something for my arms, just to give me a little bit of something. And I love the scent. It's got the notes of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. And that's everything I got. That was actually one of those, it was free rewards here. And then it was just that little candle mix up. So now let's jump into my ranking. I've really been loving these candles. So I'm going to do just the RERUN collection first, and then I'm going to throw in those extra candles, and then we're going to talk about, did any of them knock Pink Lemonade out of the running? So the ones that we're going to talk about are Cereal and Cartoons, and then also Rainbow Confetti. Oh, did I forget one? Oh, yeah. Sorry, friend. Salted pretzel milkshake, and the last one is Blue Raspberry Snow Cone. So this packaging overall has been my favorite they've come out with. As I've been telling you guys lately, I've been loving the tie-dye. I have a few shirts I wear. And so I knew when I saw this packaging, I was going to get the whole collection. But then the scents came out and they were super intriguing to me. I thought almost all of them sounded like something that I would probably love and have a really hard time with picking a scent that I liked the best. So go ahead and put in the comments down below what order you think, just based on my preferences. You guys know by now what order you think I put them in. You're about to have a 3, 2, 1 spoiler alert, but here we go. So in fourth place, based on the throw, the overall scent notes once I got it, and not the packaging, because honestly, the packaging for this, these are all tied for me. The names are all tagged too. If I were just going based on names, this isn't the order it'd be in. But this is basically based on when I got the scent, what I liked at first impression, and then if it changed after burning. So the number 4 is going to go to cereal and cartoons. I don't know if I had the hype for this one too high, but toasted cinnamon, crunchy cereal, ice cold milk, sugar crystals. I don't smell Cinnamon Toast Crunch in this whatsoever. It's super spicy to me. It's got that spicy cinnamon note that overpowers. It makes it like there's gum in here, like a Big Red. Like you've kind of put Big Red in here and closed it up. So I don't smell the milk. I don't smell the sweet cereal, because in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's got a very sugary, cinnamon sugary note, more so than a cinnamon note. So this one was just like underwhelming. Burn was okay, but it was really weird to smell this and think that this was supposed to smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because I don't get it whatsoever. So it's number 4. I'm keeping it. I love it in terms of this whole overall collection, but they could have done better on something called cereal and cartoons. I was so excited for this one, and I thought, it just smells like spicy cinnamon, like Big Red gum to me. That's what I smell in this one. So that one's definitely in the last spot. And from here on out, it gets hard, but I was able to do it. So the next one, surprisingly or not, if you've known me at all, you've known that one of the candles that got away, just kidding, I'm not that dramatic, was this crispy cereal bar, sorry. I didn't get to go to the SAS. I had to work that day, and I don't think it was even online, because that was one of those that was just set out to stores, a very small amount, and if you got it, you got it, and a lot of people didn't. And then I refused to pay Macari $50 plus prices on a candle I know they got for 10. I just can't do that. So that one was a never for me, but always wanted it. So when I heard of Rainbow Confetti coming out, I was like, finally get my hands on that candle. It was a few years ago, so it's been something that I've just been like, what was the wait for? We hyped that candle up so much, they could have made so much money between that candle day and now, but here we are. And this packaging is absolutely the cutest. The notes are rainbow sprinkles, vanilla cake, buttercream frosting, fruity cereal crunch. This one does smell like Fruity Pebbles to me. Like I said, my family smells popcorn, like that fruity popcorn or that candied popcorn that they make. So I don't quite get the popcorn note. We've been smelling it in a wallflower plug and this, and that's the consensus. So we're going to let them go with that. But the other two, burning, beat this one. This one, burning, was just okay. Really heavy on the buttercream. Not something that I normally would go for. I feel like I lost a lot of that fruity cereal crunch when I burnt this. I just burned it one time for a couple hours, but I just smelled like a buttercream frosting. So again, when I'm not talking bad about the ice cream bar candle being basic vanilla, this one needed to come through with the fruit. And I feel like it just really got lost in that heavy buttercream frosting. So I like it. I don't love it. I do have a backup of each of these, but that's probably plenty for me. And this could have been a collection that I thought I would tell everyone was hoard worthy, but this one's just okay. So that's number 3. In third place, I'd say. And then number 2, this is really tough, you guys, because I like both of these. I like them for super different reasons. So I'm going to give number 2 to Salted Pretzel Milkshake, but it was barely. And I wonder, I always have to share these things with you guys because I don't really know my thought process till I'm talking it out on these videos, truly. The notes are creamy vanilla ice cream, salted pretzel bit, gooey chocolate drizzle with a natural essential oil. I wonder if it's because I kept saying salted caramel pretzel milkshake, adding that word, that I thought something was missing. But when I went to look at the notes, I was like, no, there's no caramel here. So I don't know why I kept saying caramel, and I kept thinking this doesn't have a caramel. But I feel like that would have went really well with the pretzel. And I like this one too because when I'm burning it, I can almost get that cold ice cream note out of it. Not as well as with pistachio ice cream though in the single wick. That one gives you a super strong cold cream smell. So you can kind of smell ice cream as you're burning a candle, which I just think is kind of fun. I don't know how they do that with scents. I think it's interesting. But this one did really well burned and pooled quickly. And I could smell this one probably the quickest out of the 4 once I lit them all. Like I didn't light them all on the same day because I wanted to really be able to smell them each by themselves. And so this one I remember just being like, I just lit that. How can I already smell that? So this one probably does win in terms of throw, but I felt like Blueberry Snow Cone kept up with it in terms of how long I did burn them. So this one's number 2, but that's not like a one or the other. I recommend both. And again, if you're a gourmand person, you're really going to want to stick with this one. But if you're the fruity girl like me, then you're going to love Blue Raspberry Snow Cone. This is like Firecracker Pop's cousin. It's blue raspberry syrup, hint of cherry, scoop of shaved ice. I don't know what a scoop of shaved ice smells like. And I always feel like saying that's going to melt the scent and make it weak, but that's not actually the case. I really love the packaging. It just kind of reminds me of a snow cone. And I don't know, this one I like the best on cold and burn. Like I said, it caught up really nicely to the salted pretzel milkshake. I'm really happy to have both, but I really like the fruity scent that this puts off. It just puts me in a very nice summer mood. I just feel very much like this is more of a summer candle to me. This one I could just burn anytime. It doesn't feel like summer. This one really feels like summer out of the collection. So we're going to talk about the other one. So that goes in the number 1 spot. So again, that's my ranking of the 90s rerun collection. I put a lot of thought, maybe a little bit too much thought into it, let's be honest. And now I want to fit in Coastal Watermelon. I want to fit in Firecracker Pop. And then I also want to fit in Warm Apple Pie. Because again, those would be the newest summer candles. And I don't want to go into the other 17 and work these in. So we're just going to work these into the 90s rerun collection. So Warm Apple Pie for me was a no. It's definitely not a bad candle. It's just kind of a weak candle for me. And if this is one of your favorites, I know I've let people say, I grab 10 of these every summer. I get it. It's one of those like standard smells that I sense that I really do like to smell. So if I'm coming over to your house and you got one of these candles going, I'm not going to judge that it's a weak candle. But for me, I feel like the reason it's lower is I feel like they could have done so much with this. A little bit of cinnamon sugar. The cinnamon sugar they probably should have used in cereal and cartoons, or even the note they used in that should be in here to offset the not so sweet apple that they chose, or the more flour based instead of sugary crust. I just don't get a ton of sweet on this candle. So for me, this one's going to actually go at the very bottom. And then I don't know why I'm doing it this way in a tower, maybe because I want to show you guys how to drop all your candles. Then I'm going to go ahead and keep cereal and cartoons there because I think it fits there. These two, you know, they kind of have a similar vein, but at the same time, this spicy note belongs in this Warm Apple Pie candle if Bath & Body Works were looking for someone to tell them the truth. Thanks for letting me drink during my video. It's really helping with the cough. Like I said, I'm all better, but every once in a while I'm getting that tickle. So after these two, I'm going to throw Coastal Watermelon in for a reason. You guys know watermelon is one of my absolute favorite scents. I'm looking for watermelon body care at SAS. I keep giving you all the spoilers, but there still is going to be a video about that. I went through like all my pink watermelon from last year, and I think this one is just too different for me. For me to love it. I like it. I just don't love it. Juicy watermelon, pinch of pink sea salt, ocean waves with natural essential oils. The color is really pretty. It's like a seafoam green. The packaging goes with like that ice cream bar and the Summer Boardwalk collection. But for me, this candle is very much like the rind of a watermelon, or like when you're going to a store and you're checking for watermelons outside of the season. You'd be really leery of this one because it doesn't smell quite done yet. It's very heavy on that pink sea salt. I know that because I use pink sea salt a lot with my keto stuff. And I can really smell that salt pungent note in there. Burning, it's fine. It's those things. It's like a more mellow rind watermelon with a pungent sea salt note. So it's kind of a fun one for summer. I absolutely do think it's a summer candle. I wouldn't put it anywhere else in the year, but for me, would they have pink watermelon and watermelon lemonade? This one is not competing with those in terms of a watermelon scent for me. So for that reason, it would go here. And then, so we are down to 4 more candles. Rainbow Confetti, again, is kind of just that basic buttercream. Doesn't scream summer to me. Could have been something different. Everyone in my house thinks it's just popcorn, which I guess would almost make it, if it was named something like, what's that fun popcorn that they used to make in school? Not like Muddy Buddies, but, you know, where they like make those Mayday baskets with candy and stuff in them. They should have named it something like that. This should definitely not have been the dupe that came out for that crispy cereal bar, because I just don't think it was quite enough. We used to actually use Fruity Pebbles to make Rice Krispie treats, or we'd use the chocolate ones with peanut butter. Like, we got all the cheat codes in my family for carbs. So I absolutely know what those smell like, and it's just not quite there because we used to make them quite a bit. And so then I think I'm going to go with Firecracker Pop. Now, these two are so similar, but this is cherry and this is blue raspberry. It's just a little bit more interesting to me. I really do like this in body care. I found this in store and I exchanged it out for some other candles that I had gotten too many dupes of. The notes are red cherry, fresh citrus, juicy berry, and I just really like it. It's kind of just that one candle I want to have around the 4th of July. And hot dog real bad. No, just kidding. A candle I want to have around the 4th of July and then be done with it. So nothing that I need to collect a lot of. I find the snow cone to be a little bit more interesting, but I really do like this set. And like I said, I'm excited to have it in body care this year. What am I doing? Why am I making this go up high? I'm afraid of disaster and I feel like it's coming. But then we have salted pretzel milkshake next. Really like this, but for the same reasons that they came in this order, they're going to come in that order in this as well. I don't think it needs missing a caramel note, but I keep wanting to say that it's in there. So that one's going to go here. Leaving, is this going to be in frame? Blue raspberry snow cone. I have no idea why I had to make this, but I did. So now I'm going to take them down because I don't like it. And so I wanted to answer those questions that I did in the last video. This is going to be a really long one, and I apologize. If you're still here, you know that I love you. In that candle video I made, I said, so which candle is the strongest on cold? And I definitely think it's blue raspberry snow cone because of the same reasons for pink lemonade. It's got that strong syrup note with a cherry. So it's got like 2 strong notes. Strongest throw, I'm actually going to give to salted pretzel milkshake because this one was like going right away. And I really liked all the notes I could smell in this, but I lit this, turned around, and it was like starting to throw off a scent. So that one's definitely strongest on throw. Which one has the most summer feel? You know, I'll go with Firecracker Pop just to do something different. This one really, out of the 90s rerun collection, gave me the most summer vibes. The other ones could have fit into any other, I feel like any other year, time of year, whatever. They could have thrown that into Christmas, holiday, Halloween, spring. But Firecracker Pop, because it is a 4th of July candle, we only see it at the 4th of July. I'm going to give that one. This is the most summer vibes for me. Most beachin' candle. Shoot, I forgot that was a category. I'm probably going to have to give it to Coastal Watermelon because of the ocean waves, which is also just the sea salt. I really only smell the rind and the sea salt. But I'm excited to continue burning that one. Again, most of these candles, because I have so many, only got one burn so far. But I was able to gather my thoughts. And then, which candle seems to be truest to the scent notes? I'm going to have to say salted pretzel milkshake because I could smell the cold in the ice cream, just not as prominent as in pistachio ice cream. But I smelled chocolate. I smelled the salty pretzel. I think they did a really good job. And I had some critiques on so many of the other ones. Usually my notes are pretty spot on, but this time I was like, eh. And then most unique for this collection, I'm going to stick with my snow cone because I want to give it to cereal and cartoons because I think this is really cool. But it just smells like spicy cinnamon to me. So if it's going to smell like Big Red and be called cereal and cartoons, I'm going to go with blue raspberry snow cone because this one is really, really, really good. And then most hoard worthy out of these today, the only one that competes with my pink lemonade is blue raspberry snow cone. I can see myself grabbing a couple of these. I already have 2 of the salted pretzel. I will keep my eye out for at least one more of those, but I could see myself having 3 of these in backup. I really like it. It's just really nice. Like I said, it's kind of mixing all the best things about like Be Mine, champagne toast, more fruit, blue raspberry instead of cherry. Blue raspberry is unique. So I really, really recommend this one. If you're wanting something unique for summer, blue raspberry snow cone is my top choice out of this. And then my final question, and I will let you guys go, and I don't even know how long this video is because I had to break it up into parts. Did any of them beat my pink lemonade? Oh, that's so tough, you guys. Because this one's tart and this one's sweet. And so I have different loves now. These two are like dead tied. And I know that price seems like a cheat, but this is completely sweet tart and this is the tart part of the sweet tart. And I love them both so much. So yes, this one, but I still want to say that this one's still up there. They are like neck and neck. But those are my two favorites of the summer. I hope this ranking video wasn't too all over the place. Let me know down below how you think I did. And I'll see you guys in a video soon. Thank you guys. Bye.